Next, we're looking at a flowchart programming solution. So, reminder that we are working on the programming question or problem to figure out how to add two numbers. We already did an analysis using the IPS cycle. We just looked at a narrative programming solution, which looked at input, processing, and output. And now we're moving to flowchart. And flowchart, very close to the narrative, which looks as input, processing, and output only. It doesn't really look at storage. Okay, so let's see. Flowchart. Well, we know we already have some of the symbols there. We have our start, which is our beginning the flowchart. And then we have our terminator, right? The ending of our flowchart, which is stop. Then we have our input symbol here, which is also doubles as our output symbol. We have our processing symbol, and of course, we have an arrow connecting everything. Okay, the start is the obvious one. And then we just follow what we did in our analysis. So I'm going to put a input symbol here, and I want to now in my analysis we have two inputs, number one and number two. So I'm going to put read number one, right? And then I have to do for number two. So I'm going to get another one of this. Read number two. Right, so just copy the next one. Now, notice I put the variable, right? And I put the word read. So read is the command for input. Okay, right, let's move on to the next one. We have processing is next. Let's get this box here. And I want to copy this processing here. Put that in there. Make this a little bigger. And we need a command here. So input is a read command, and then processing uses the set command. All right, let's get that down here. Okay, next we have our output. Output. We're getting the answer from our processing, and I'm going to use this one here. So the command for output is print. Put that at the end. And one more thing to do is stop. All right, make sure everything's showing in the screen. So we have stops, stop kind of out of the screen a little bit, but that's okay. We have our arrows now. Arrows just connecting everything. Okay, and that's our flowchart. Our flowchart programming solution. We have a start, we have an arrow, we have our inputs. Notice we had two inputs, so therefore two separate boxes. We used the command read in front of the variable names. Then we had our processing with the command set. And then we had our output with the command print. And we ended everything off with stop. Easy.